First companies, what is going on? The Pool Boys are here for your Week 9 recap. I mean, you guys are just so incredibly lucky. Not only did you get us back-to-back this week and last week, but you've gotten us back-to-back 4 times, well, twice in the past 5 weeks, meaning 4 videos, 5 weeks. My gosh, what did you do to deserve this? I don't know, but it's amazing. So why don't we just jump right in and keep the excitement going? What do you think, Cam? Should we do this? Let's do this. Yeah,
absolutely. It's all out of love. We just love you so much. We wanted to give you even more of us.
Right?
Thought everybody deserved that, right?
Everyone deserves us. That's all I'm saying. We got a brand new map. It looks even more colorful than the last one. I mean, my gosh, we are just spoiling you all. I don't know what else to do.
Yeah, we might just want to stop the video here. I mean, this is unreal, the amount of spoiling you're getting. But let's take a look at the storylines from Week 9. Let's just jump right into that.
I guess we should do that. That's fine. All right, so Week 9, what can we say? Tennessee and Georgia is setting up to be an epic matchup. It's 1 versus 2. My gosh, SEC, one of them has to go down. It's going to see which one. It's going to be spectacular. And then TCU out here, those little horned frogs, they're still trying to get some respect. All they're doing is winning. Doesn't matter if it's like West Virginia, whatever. They're undefeated. They're up in the top 10 of the rankings. Just like Ron Dangerfield over there. They said, can't get no respect. Get some respect. So that's what they're trying to do here. Just get some respect. And what can we say? In the Big Ten, the Illini, that's what we have to do now. We have to give an Illini update every week. I know it's gross, but this is what we're doing. The number 14, they keep winning. They beat Nebraska, whatever. But again, just like the Frogs, they're still winning. They're still rolling. They're number 14. And, another news, Wake Forest lost. They pooped the bed. As did also some other top 25 teams, Kentucky, Penn State, Cincinnati, Oklahoma State, Syracuse, South Carolina. So there was a lot of turmoil in the top 25. Just want to point that out. Lots of turmoil going on. So those are your Week 9 storylines.
Let's take a look at the leaderboard.
How
about this? U of M fan, Marcia still on top. Number 1, 98 wins, 82 losses, crushing it, continuing to roll. All right. She looks like the Georgia Bulldogs right now, just steamrolling. Katie Mitchell, Tennessee, look out. 96 and 84, second place. Jesta Wise, top 3, 95 and 85. These gals are crushing it, okay? T Starks, hanging in there. He's in the 4 spot with 94. Sita Saris is hanging in there as well in the 5, tied with Jason Nibblink. Big Bad John's on the board here in the 7 spot with 91. We've got Matt Zimmerman and Reynolds fighting with Big Bad John down there, tied for 7th. This is an exciting race, and it's anybody's game.
I love it. Let's see what happens. All right, but first, last video, it was a tie for first with the 2 ladies, U of M fan, Katie Mitchell, Marcia. And but oh my gosh, with Jesta Wise vaulting into the top 3, that means our top 3 spots are all ladies. And what are they doing? They run the world. They run the world. Yes, I know you love my singing. Queen Bee has nothing on me. But again, Beyonce striking that power pose. Give it up for your top 3 right now. All ladies. Marcia, Katie, Jess, crushing it. You're all queens. This is what we love to see. Running the world.
Incredible. Just love it. All right. Tearing down the goalposts this week. Matt Zimmerman and Big Bad John tied for the win this week. All right. These are a couple of really nice looking pick sets here. Okay. Yeah. You've got 14 right, 6 incorrect, some close games that you missed. You got teams that won but didn't quite cover the spread here. But these are 2 good looking sets. And these guys are on the leaderboard now, and they're tearing down the goalposts with 14 points. Give them a little golf clap, a little round of applause.
Golf clap.
Or, as I did in 7th grade, a round of applause.
I don't know what to say about this, but I kind of love it. A round of applause. All right, but next, Big Bad John, you're just rolling, my man. We're going to keep riding this train because guess what? You are getting an endorsement deal because let's see how many you got correct in a row. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 picks in a row. In a season of turmoil, we haven't had too many NIL deals, so this is pretty good, my man. So Kemper, what is he going to be endorsing?
Big Bad John is going to be endorsing the latest and greatest porta potties. The Big Bad John. It's like one of those like trailers that has like really nice bathrooms in it, where you go in, it's got like a marble sink and all that. That's a Big Bad John. And I think this is your cover man right here.
Hey, where are you going? To the Big Bad John? Right. That sounds good.
Am I right?
Let's go there. Want to meet at the Big Bad John? Yep. Got to go. Had a couple too many beverages. Big Bad John time.
He's got your back.
Love it.
Big Bad John's always got your back. All right,
All
we
right,
had some
now.
unfortunate news, however, we had to cover as
Yes.
well. On the opposite side of things, we had a couple of pick sixes here. Sita Saris, although you're still on the leaderboard, top 5, had a rough week here with 6 in a row incorrect. I'll notice at the very end there, we did not save you this week. We've saved so many weeks for people. The Deeks let you down. I get it. So, pick 6 for you. Jeffer, we're going to get to you a little bit later, but this is actually 8 wrong in a row. So, that's a pick 6 plus a couple. Not your finest performance. We know you're a basketball star, but not great. Yeah, not great.
I wish that Syracuse was Baylor, because then his picks would spell out burn. And like, yes, this is very fitting. But unfortunately, it was Syracuse. Just saying.
That would be burn.
This is what
CERN.
I notice.
You got a CERN.
This is what goes through my head. Welcome to my world.
Yeah. Nice try. Anyway, not great, guys. Not great. However,
work on it. However, look who's back in the pick 6. And since it is 2 weeks in a row, you guys have had pick 6s, we had to make a whole new badge, because 2 weeks in a row, pick 6, not great, but we can't just keep calling it pick 6. So you are officially getting our newly crowned badge, the double doink, because for being pick 6 2 weeks in a row, not only do you hit the crossbar one time, you then hit it a second time, and it still goes out. So Josh DeVries and Scott Steenwick, welcome back to pick 6, 2 weeks in a row. Again, it's not like you got more than 6. You got just 6, but that's still not great. And that's 2 weeks in a row. So you have christened our new badge, the double doink. Just ask Cody Parkey of the Bears how that feels.
And, he hits the upright again. That's impossible.
They thought we forgot about him. They were like, they didn't notice I got a pick 6. We notice everything. We notice everything.
It all. Yes, we do.
Speaking of which, so here's the thing. We are giving ourselves a cone of shame this week. We have led you in the right direction many, many weeks. Many, many weeks. But the Deeks kind of disappeared this week. And as you can see, Ethan there trying to disappear off the screen a little bit, like Jim Halpert. We don't want to talk about this very much. So Ryan Paulson, Taylor Lee, Jesta Wise, Katie Mitchell, Jason Nibley, Reynolds, Cody Boomsma goes to Dynamite, Josh DeVries, T. Stark, Kyle Siegert, Damian Malik, Scott Steenwick, Ken Bailey, the Jeffer. Sorry, guys. Our bad. We're going to take the L here, like Doug.
Put him in the cone of shame.
I do not like the cone of shame.
I've been wearing a cone for the last couple of days. I just got it off today for the video. I've been shaming myself. So, our bad.
Sorry. Canadian. Okay, back to the action. So once again, we created a new badge for this because Robert Morris was playing Appalachian State. So raise your hand if you remember Appalachian State from earlier this year. I know I do. They had some of the most exciting games, couple big upsets, couple of dramatic finishes. They were in the top 25 at one point. Spectacular. So they were playing Robert Morris. And so this one, it wasn't even a spread. It was a straight up pick 'em. So we're like, you know what? Let's give these guys a nice little week off. Give them a gimme. Just throw them a gimme pick. Let them see what they do with it. But then, wait, what? Taylor Lee, Josh DeVries, and the Jeffer, you still went with Robert Morris. And so because of that, I had to do a deeper dive. I was like, all right, I'm not going to say I know a lot about the Colonials. I mean, do you even know what state they're located in, Kemper? Do you?
No,
you don't. Exactly. They're in Pennsylvania. Bet you didn't know that. So I went a deeper dive. Like, maybe they've had good games. They're close. So then let's bust out the magnifying glass because we highlighted their record, but you can't really see it. So we busted out the magnifying glass. They're 0-8. They average like 6 points a game. And you pick them to beat Appalachian State, who's taken on juggernauts and won? Wait, what? So Taylor, Josh, Jeffer, don't know what to say except And do better. Yikes.
Masochism. This is masochism. This is awful. Ugh.
This is awful.
Ugh. On the other hand, we had a couple of Mavericks here who took big chances and they paid off. I'm looking at you, Jason Beek, Tristan Kerr, Linda Reicher, Sita Saris. You guys are getting the Maverick badge because you took the two teams who were biggest underdogs that actually covered Penn State versus Ohio State, Florida versus Georgia, barely covered, but they both covered. And you guys are
Covered.
Mavericks for doing so. You are inverted. That's the only way to get a good look at a MIG like that, upside down, inverted. That's you, flying inverted, taking chances, paying off. You are the Mavericks of this pool. We're proud of it.
Well done. Bold.
Well done.
Going bold.
Going bold.
All right, so now we got to talk about the red shirt. Okay, so it's getting the number's getting smaller. You know, we got a couple more people back in the pool this week, which is great. So Diane, V-Boss 1, Big B, Bobby Flay H, Craig Schrader, Matt Kamalski. I don't know what else to say. And then Matt Sturk. Matt's, you're crushing me. Okay, so but Diane, second week in a row. You know, last week we said you're going down a path we can't follow. Dianican, you're crushing our spirits. And this week you do it again. I mean, if you officially turn to the dark side, you got the double-bladed red saber. Yikes. We're going dark, Dianican. We don't like
Very
this
dark.
path. Too dark.
Yeah.
We know there's still good in
Very
you.
dark.
We can bring it out. Come back to the light. Come back to the light side. You can do this.
Yes. She's battling with her better
Yes.
demons. V-Boz, don't you dare start auto-picking because you're in the tuba section, okay? Get back in the pool. Make your own picks. Man up. Let's go. Let's go.
Come on.
No more red shirts.
We got it.
I don't want to see that.
No more red shirts. All right. So now we got to go back to our update on Matt Sink, our COO. You know, last week we jumped from T Starks, and I said, let's check out Matt. Let's see how he's doing. And you know what? He's been doing pretty good. He had a solid week. He's ranked 10th. He's 90 and 90, so he's taking a little step up from what he was last week. So it was looking good. I mean, look at his week by week breakdown. Started hot. Started coming in hot. Got 14 right. You know what? Shot down to 10. Okay, then hit a little bit of a rough patch. 8, 9, 7. Come back up with 11. Ooh, down to 6. But boom, 8 and 9. He has vaulted himself back into the top 10. So Matt, here at Pool Boy Central, we have come up with a trademark phrase that we're going to give to you. Matt sunk my battleship.
J1. Ha! You missed. J10. Oh, you sunk my battleship.
You are sink. The past is sunk. So boom, when you keep rising, you just keep hitting G4, hit, sunk my battleship. So this is what we'd like to see, that forward progress. We're loving it, Matt. And just in case you forgot, T Starks, we still love you. And little Irishman saying, hey, T Starks, we won. That's what I'm talking about. So don't forget about that. But Matt, for now, you have sunk a battleship. Well done.
We vaulted T Starks into the top 10, so we don't need to pay much attention to him anymore. Okay, Matt,
Nope.
We're helping you. Obviously, 2 weeks in a row, we're covering
Really?
you 13 and 12. So obviously, we're influencing this very heavily. Okay,
Well done.
V-Boz,
Well done.
we're trying to do the same for you. You got to make your own picks.
We're trying.
We're trying. And you're in the tuba section because of it. But first, I want to talk about Jeffer here. Jeff, thank you for making your picks. We very much
Yes.
appreciate that. You are a champion, and you will be a champion until you're dethroned. And honestly, you'll be a champion forever. The first champion in the March Madness pool. But this is hot garbage. This is not good. This is not good, sir. This is not good, sir. This is 4 correct picks, which is impressive, really. Not sure why you went Robert Morris. That was a gimme. That's like passing up the free space in bingo. Nah, I don't want it. I don't want it. I'm going to earn it. At some point, they're going to pull a ball out of that wheel, and it's going to say free space on it, and I'm going to win that way.
It's going to be mine.
No.
I don't want to go.
That's not how bingo works. Just take the
Who goes
freebie.
through the middle?
Okay, if we get you another pick 'em like that, just take the freebie. Take the freebie. Otherwise, you have some bad luck in here. Some bad luck in here. But now that you're making your picks, I expect to see you turn things around.
Yeah.
And maybe you're just kind of biding your time for a late charge. I'm okay with that. Let's see if we can mix things up in the pool here. V-Boz,
You can do it.
still sitting in the bottom. 73 and 107. Not ideal, but there's still time. We got 4 or 5 weeks left here. Come on.
Mhm.
Make those picks yourself.
Yeah.
Slowly crawl out of there and
Get out of the
wait
bottom.
until you see the celebration when you're no longer in the tuba section. Just wait until you see it.
Sorry.
It's gonna be
I
epic.
got a little preemptive. I got excited. V-Boss, I can just picture you getting out of that tuba section. It's going to be great. It's going to be great. Make your picks. All right, first companies. That was spectacular. We loved all the crazy action in week 9. A lot of new badges. Wait, what? So we can't wait to see what's going to come next. You're not going to see us next week. Again, we've been spoiling you way too much. We got to take it. We got to pull it back, make you appreciate it a little bit more. It's okay. We'll be back, though. So we'll be getting an email next week. But make sure you make your picks. Your picks are live right now. The spreads are in. They're locked, so don't worry about that. Make your picks. Again, the numbers will be going down. We love that. We want to keep seeing it. We don't want to see anybody in the red shirt, okay? And that's what we're moving to. Only a few more weeks left to get those picks in, rise up the leaderboards, and until next time, we'll see you out there.
Let's ride.
Broncos country, let's ride.
First Company's country, let's ride.